Okay, welcome to the channel. Well, I got 21,516 miles on my 2020 Indian Challenger Limited. So what do I think about it? Well, let me give you a rundown. I want to step out here. I'm in sunny Arizona, actually in Marana, Arizona. And the weather out here right now is probably about 97, almost 100. But it is hot, still hot. Well, there it is, the bike. I've done a few things, some upgrades. I believe I mentioned them on the maybe 5,000 or 10,000 mile review, but this is a 21,516 mile review. Love it. Like anything else, when it's brand new, you're going to have little things because you're not knowledgeable about the different things that it's going to do or cause. And like the CarPlay, you know, half of the time it's not the infotainment system, it's your phone that you keep updating it with new software. The glitches in them are going to glitch with the Apple Play here. I've noticed some a little bit of it. Check your Indian motorcycle infotainment system for any uploads and upload the new firmware on it and come and pair it up. That's all I can say about that. I don't really have any issues about it. But the bike itself, let's take a quick look at it and then I'll talk about it. So that was a quick rundown what my bike looks. Keeping the rack on right now because I have been traveling. Just going to keep it on right now because I'm not going to mess with taking it off, putting it on. I'm just going to keep it on. Same thing with my cup holder up here. I'm going to keep it on because I do use it. When you stop somewhere, you can put your drink right in there. It's going to hold it before you take off. You don't have to keep digging around, so I love it. I'm just going to keep it on while I travel. If I'm traveling in town here and there, I usually take it off because it does look a little bit better without it. The power, it's still there. Great power, engine runs great, had no issues. I got 21,000, like I said, 516 miles. I've had no issues. I think my issues were between when I first bought it to about 4,000 miles. Little things here and there, little sensors going off at 7,000 miles. That's a long time ago with a lot of miles put on that. And I got new 2 tires. My past video I describe about the tires, because I like having 2 good tires, especially when you travel. Good traction, you don't want blowouts. I just love getting new tires all the time. Feels a lot better. Check the air pressure though. Every time you take off on a big trip, check your air pressure before you take off that morning. That's what I do. My air pressure on my tires are great. Guys, it has plenty of power, this engine. My temperatures have been, my operating temperatures is usually between 182 and 185. That's awesome. And that's because it's liquid cool. It's keeping your engine cooler at a higher rate of RPMs and running time. On my other bike here to Phoenix, let me tell you, it was getting so hot. I think I was running 200 and something. I had an extended oil cooler, air cooler, had some fans blowing onto it, some love jugs. I had some internal motor work done with a bigger oil pump. It still got hot. And that's the difference between air cool and liquid cool. And that was one of the selling points for me. Like I said, this engine, I just love it here in Arizona. Liquid cool, I can ride it year round. I did get some closeout lowers here. They're not in this video here. If you do want me to talk about it, let me know on the description below. They go right here. I did take them off. I broke them in, took them off because my feet get hot. So it's doing its job. It's not allowing air to push through. And coming winter time, or when it's actually raining, I'll put them on. It takes a few seconds. It doesn't take very long to put them on. I do pack them when I travel. And those that have actually having problems with getting them on or snapping them on, put them on. They really break in really simple. And if they're too hard, get a heat gun, warm that leather up a little bit and stretch it. I just lay mine in the sun, probably about 5 minutes, and they stretch really good and snap really well. So I do love them. I don't have them right now because, like I said, it's summertime and it's hot. I like to push air through. Infotainment system is working great. The only thing I didn't like, and probably like any motorcycle, the decibels of the horn doesn't do justice on a motorcycle. So I did get an air horn. Like past videos, I described how I put mine on, where I had it, caused some issues. So this is where I put it now, and I love it. And it's loud. Let me tell you, some of my friends, you know, I've honked the horn and they're like, wow, that is super loud. But check your state laws on it. It's very important. You don't want to get stopped because you're honking it at cars and they complain and you get pulled over. And guess what? State law says you can't have a horn like that on a motorcycle. So check it out. I'm going to show you the infotainment system right here. Super easy. There you go. I got Apple Play connected right now. That's the map. That's the map system right there. Shows I'm at the Mountain Brewing Company. Awesome. You know, if I want to read my text, shows all my text there. I can play music. I mean, it's just so many other things. You know, I can go here, whatever I have, listen to iPod when I travel, iHeart. I love this. Even the radio itself is awesome. So for your local channels and stuff like that. If I don't have the CarPlay connected. The windshield, I went back with my Indian Flare shield because I was testing some wind that was actually hitting me to see if that was the mic issue. Actually, this is not a bad windshield. If they just made probably about an inch taller than this stock Flare, it would be awesome. But for now, I'm gonna just keep this on while I travel. And hopefully I'm wearing a Shoei RF 1400. For those that are considering a helmet, it is a tight fit. I got a medium, super tight, ripped my ears. You know, I got some ears that hang out a little bit, so I do wear a cap to knock them down. And I do have some different inserts, 31 millimeters compared to the 35 millimeter stock ones. That just loosens it up a little bit for me, which I love. You know, just ask me some questions, guys, about this Indian Challenger. I have them for you. If I don't have them, I'll look them up for you. But my experience, my opinion, and my review, hands down, love this bike. Engine's running strong, doesn't burn oil. I get service done on it at 5,000 miles, every 5,000 miles. Get my air cleaner changed, and before on this trip here, I am going to change the air cleaner on this Power Plus. I believe it's like 10 bucks, and it's super easy to change. Just take this off, unscrew that, lift it up, unscrew that filter, and put a new one on. I'm not sure what the recommended mileage is for that. I usually go based on what elements I ride through. If it's rain, dust in the area, and I'm riding all of them seasonal travels, I'm not going to account for the mileage. Like they say, every 10,000 miles or whatever, need to change it. Well, if you're traveling through a lot of dust storms, guess what? Change it. It's only going to cost you $10, and the bike will run a lot better. Well, guys, I'm going to go face the road. It's getting a little warm out here, probably getting a little more of a suntan, but like I said, Indian Challenger, right here, love it.